All right, Ben. So the origination story of how this all began. What a beautiful journey it's been.
Yeah, we had a long journey, shall we say, but it's one that is worth sharing.
I think it all started on the bike ride down in Florida where we were just riding for hours and hours and hours and just putting what we wanted as our mission at RCW to come alive.
The energy and belief that we had putting into it, we knew it was going to be successful somewhere, and those bike rides really did share and bring some clarity to what we wanted to do. And I think here at RCW, we've really mastered what we want to do.
I think the biggest thing is that what journey that we wanted to see for juniors through their tennis career, and how tennis would really teach life skills through the game of tennis. That's what we were so excited about and what we are actually doing today. One of the things that I love is that what we've done with tennis is sort of what the old school people did with karate, where when most people would put their children in karate, not to learn karate necessarily, but to learn life skills. And what we've done is just enhance that with tennis. We have children coming in and playing tennis, learning life skills just the same as they did with karate, but learning life skills and learning this amazing game of the tennis that they can play for a lifetime.
Tennis has taught us so many different skills that we wanted to bring and share to the kids. One of them being resourcefulness, being able to problem solve is another. Discipline, focus, making them become better athletes, not just tennis players in general.
Yeah, and I just love the way we've put systems together. Example, like we have the 9 footwork moves that really teach the kids from the beginning of an athlete, becoming an athlete, to the end. We're seeing the flourishing of basically these kids becoming incredible athletes, which I'm just loving watching their journey and watching them progress.
They're also becoming great people. I think the one thing that we've talked about is the energy and the mind and be good individuals inside as well.
What I love is that we're doing some cutting edge stuff with the mind, just like we're doing with the body and becoming an athlete. We're talking about meditation, how to sit and center ourselves, and teaching these kids starting with 30 seconds at a time, a minute at a time, and teaching them how to become present, which you and I know through our tennis careers, that was the most important, just being centered and focused. I love the fact that we are teaching this from the ground up. 2.5 years ago, we saw the 5-year-old that now is 7.5 that's actually playing tennis and playing sets. And the 10-year-old that's now 12.5 that didn't play tennis when they were 10, now they're playing tournaments and middle states tournaments and some national tournaments. And the 16-year-old that's getting ready to go to college that probably wouldn't have played high Division I college. The results are proven that 2.5 years later, everything's coming together. And I just can't wait for the future of this whole thing at RCW because it's really exciting. I wrote a book called The Process about the 42 lessons that I learned on the tennis court. And what's really cool about that is literally, I think about just my daily routines and being able to get good at tennis was also how I got good at life.
As we grow, and as we've gotten bigger, I think that's one thing that we've really taken to heart in making sure that we're doing is educating the parent on the process, keeping the right amount of pressure, keeping the right amount of guidance. And I think we're doing a great job organizing that and really sharing with the kids from the ground up exactly what to expect and where that their journey can take them.
One of the things that I'm super proud of is that I was a tennis player, then became a tennis coach, and then became a tennis parent coach. And I think one of the things that you and I talk about all the time is teaching the parents really how to raise an incredible child. One of the things that happens to all of us is that we get really invested into the child's career, and you have young children now, and you know the mistakes that I've made, which is really cool. After the match, we can get in the car and maybe there's time where we just say, hey, let's go to lunch, let's go to dinner, let's just go get some food and not talk about the match. The one thing you and I talk about all the time is catching the parent or catching the child do it right instead of catching them doing it wrong. And I think you and I focus so much on what the child did right. It's the biggest thing is that they have self-confidence and self-belief, and that's what RCW is teaching every single day. We're seeing people walk in the door just so passionate to play tennis, to hang out. Those core values have really made a difference in the whole culture of our club.
And we have people referencing them, and we use them when we communicate with each other, and we use them when we communicate with our members. And we want them to feel them, to bring them to life, and to share them with everyone is really our main goal.
One of the words that we use all the time is a vibration. And when you feel that vibration, and when you walk in the door of excitement, positivity, you literally want to be a part of it. One of the things that I learned growing up, and it was at this club, right? This club when I was growing up, is that I would bring a ball machine out onto the court, and just the ability to do repetition, right? Hitting on the ball machine, hitting hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands and thousands of forehands was such a gift. And at the time, I didn't know it was a gift, but it was just teaching me patience. It was teaching me resilience. It was teaching me how to figure out things that I was doing wrong and being able to correct it in the moment. And those things, I look back and I go, wow, it really wasn't tennis. It was just the thing that tennis taught me. And that's what children are going to learn. So if you're a parent out there and you're thinking about getting your child involved in a sport, I think you need to think about tennis, because this sport is teaching some incredible things. And RCW is the place that we think that you should come to experience the systems and the culture that we've put into place.
Tennis is our vehicle, but really sharing our knowledge of how to have an incredible life and an incredible experience and enjoying every day. And we really strive to do that here, and not just myself, but you as a team and everyone around. That's really what we strive for, and bringing that to life here at RCW has been a dream for us, and now we want to take that dream a little bit farther and really get the word out.
We've created a community that is the coolest thing that I've ever been a part of.